Seamus, good to see you. Just give us a feeling of what Tuesday night was like. On the outside, it looks a pretty comprehensive result away from home. Did it feel like that on the journey back?
It probably did on reflection when you're thinking about it driving home after the game, but during the game, I think you're still very, me anyway, on edge. We've led, I think we might have taken the lead in somebody told me the last 11 games. So, and we've maybe won 4 or 5 of them. So we are conscious that we need to convert more of those good starts into 3 points. Thankfully, we were able to do that on Tuesday. Obviously, the goal before halftime was a big help. Great finish from Paddy, great cross from Donald, and then for Ben to stick one in the top corner, it's almost a bonus because it's not even a chance, really. You know, especially when you think it's on Ben's right foot, you're wondering what's coming next. So for that to curl in was a huge bonus. And then, yeah, I suppose if you look at the highlights, they really didn't threaten us, but until that final whistle goes, you're never totally comfortable.
Just on Ben there, you mentioned, how much potential is there with him?
Massive. I think he's excellent. I think he's come in January, so he's had 12 months with us now, and he's been absolutely brilliant, and he's gotten better and better in many areas. I think defensively, 1v1s. I think we ask Isaac Heath to, he almost has a free role to go forward. So Ben sometimes does get isolated, but we're very happy to let him defend 1v1. We're very confident in what he can do in that regard. And I think you've seen going forward now he steps in and he does combine with Isaac an awful lot and getting forward, putting crosses in and now having shots. And with him being a left-footed player as well, they're that little bit rarer. I think he's got massive potential.
Just when you mentioned you've taken the lead in all of these games, that shows you're doing a lot right, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, it does. I think statistics will show you that you take leads in games, you'll pick up points. And like I say, we'd like to obviously continue to take leads, but convert more of those into wins. So we're getting off to good starts, and as you can see, we're slowly creeping up the table. So long may that continue.
It is looking like a creeping up scenario now, Seamus. For a few weeks, it looked like we've got something, but we've not really moved anywhere. But it now looks like that there's clear daylight between yourselves and trouble, and that's a really good sign, isn't it?
Of course, you want to get that gap as big as possible, as soon as possible. But we are aware that, I think I've just come off looking at the League One and the League Two tables, how tight they are. Probably the same in the Championship as well. You can go on a positive run, you'll go up, but it can go the other way as well. So I think we're 8 points clear of the relegation zone now. I'm not sure, maybe 6 or 7 off the playoffs, so very tight. Listen, lots of games coming up over Christmas and New Year. So in a month's time, that could look very different depending on how we do between now and then. So we just have to take it. It's a cliche, but it's just one game at a time. And if we keep taking care of what we're doing, we'll go in the right direction.
For us who have the privilege of watching it, talking about it, the way the league tables are so tight, it's absolutely brilliant. Seasons are alive for ages. Yeah. In the players' perspective, would you agree with that or not?
No, absolutely. And I think that's, I know the playoffs have been around for a long time now, but I think the playoffs have a lot to do with that. They keep seasons alive. There's very little mid-table mediocrity now because you can go one way or the other, like I've just said. So we know the direction we want to go, as do all the teams. But, we've got our sights set on getting into the top half and then closing that gap on the playoffs. And, with lots of games coming up in the next few weeks or so, we hope to continue that climb.
It looks like the majority of the lads are fit right now. I know Tyler's got a problem, but when you were getting players back, was it always going to start improving?
There's no guarantee, I don't think, but we are confident in the squad that we've got. And I think the massive thing is just getting results. You can have all that, you can say all the right things, and you can look around the dressing room and think, yeah, good character, good player, loads of potential. And until you start getting results, that's when you believe it. Even, for me, who's been around the game for a long time, getting results gives you confidence, gives you belief, and then gives you an expectation going into games. And that's massive. I think that's what snowballs. It can snowball in the wrong direction as well when results don't go the right way. So when results go the right way, you get that expectation going into games with that mindset, that's when good things happen. I think that's had a lot to do with us getting off to good starts in games. It's our mindset going into the game, what we expect to happen. And invariably in life, what you expect to happen will often happen.
Knowing you a long time, you want to play. How much did you enjoy that the other night then? I know you came off towards the end of it, but how much did you enjoy it?
Loved it. Loved being out there. Loved taking the lead, scoring the goal, celebrating with the lads, being on the pitch. playing my part. Yeah, it's what I want to do, and loved it.
That's never going to leave you, is it, until the legs tell you it's time?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's even when the legs tell you it's time, you're going to miss it. So I try to do it as long as I can do, and while I still feel I can contribute, I'll keep giving it my best.
And you're involved every game, aren't you? Whether it's from the start or whether you're involved in the squad. That's great for you, because at times injuries have really frustrated you, and touch wood, you've done all right in that regard, haven't you?
I have, yeah, and it's taken a lot from Sean Worley, actually. You know, his routine that he does, how much time he takes before training, after training, before and after matches, the work he does in, you know, these are things that not a lot of people, they'll see performances on the pitch, but how much you need to take care of yourself to prolong your career, and the extra work that goes in. So I've been doing a lot more before and after training, before and after matches this year, and thankfully, like you say, so far I've been getting the results.
Go on, and what does a routine look like before a training session?
Well, there's a lot of prehab, there's a lot of stretching, and then there's also a lot of strengthening of muscles as well. So that's questions I've put to a lot of physios recently. What's more important, being supple and being able to stretch, or having your muscles really strong? And most of them said it's strengthen your muscles, so have them strong and they won't tear. So that's a lot. So I do that every day. And then obviously on match days, a lot of stretching, and then after the matches as well. Sometimes after the match, it's difficult because you just want to, celebrate, or you just want to get home and you think, right, I've earned my rest now. I'll get off and have the takeaway or whatever it is on a Saturday night. But you need to be disciplined and make sure you put the work in, because you're back to work on Monday, and the games, like I've said many times in this interview, they come thick and fast.
3 home games to come this side of the turn of the year, out of the next 4. That's great, isn't it? If you can get your home form right between now and then, you'll be looking in a much better place. Yeah,
and the home form has been good this year, invariably. We've had a few cup wins, and we've been pretty strong in the league overall, looking at it. And any team that's successful this year in any of the divisions in this country will have had good home form. So I wasn't aware of that 3 out of the next 4. So yeah, we could really kick on if we get that right over the next month.
And just finally, last time we spoke, we were talking about coaching, which next season will be happening on a more regular basis for you. How involved are you right now?
Well, we're putting that youth team together, so we've got a good group of players that we're working with, about 20 lads now. We train once a week, but we've had a few games, a few bounce games against a local academy. So that's coming together nicely, and that'll accelerate into the new year. Really enjoying that, working with younger players, seeing how hungry they are to be successful in the game. So I'm really enjoying it.